You know something? I don't really feel like trying to greet to all of you. Nor this could be the beginning of my captain's log, or whatever you guys call it, but there's this confession I have to make for the greater good and for the good of the community. I happen to have an opinion. An opinion on the others, if you know what I mean, and that's something to talk about the so-called UTTP users trend. As well as these dumb and pointless types of usernames we see here. Look at this. See what I mean about these types of users? I mean, come on. Why bother to fall in love with this trend in the first place? What even are these UTTPTHDTCTSPLABCDEFG blah 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 users? Look guys. I'm being honest about what I'm saying. And some of you out there could understand why I have something against the UTTP users trend on the community. Those users are who I think of. Are absolute haram. Which means that they are just bad enough to make my head buzz. I mean, the UTTP users are kind of a group of jerks who like to make young people sad for fun. I have watched many of these videos where they summarize UTTP users and the concept of it, showing me of what I hear and see. The videos I watched really makes sense why they shouldn't exist in the platform. UTTP users are really pointless to me. So yeah, this UTTP users trend is considered haram and it's so damn repetitive. We have been dealing with this UTTP users thing for God knows how long. And wait. The UTTP users existed since 2014 or 15. Bruh, the UTTP users trend existed for 10 years of totally self-explainable controversy, and the controversy that was brought up themselves has done some damage enough to the community. Everywhere I go, there is this one person, like for an example, there is this one guy named Andrew, who is an aggressive behaved brat who likes to take things way too seriously, and he chooses who he likes over whoever. And yes, I know who Andrew is. Jonas told me about it in Discord. Don't expect me to hear what you say next when I'm off the stage. And another example shows that somebody who's an UTTP user who likes to make these offensive crucifixion videos, which mocks the death of the Lord. Despite my religion to be Islamic, I still have friends who are Christian and more likely Islamic. And I say that making fun of deaths is considered to be a sin against Allah. I really hate it when they act so cruel on the internet and they just make a crucifixion video out of them to express their hate against them. Can they just ignore instead? Listen. It's not that big of a deal to rage over who you hate. This isn't right for the environment and in our interaction towards others. This is not how we behave online. And the last example I'll end with is when people just love to make false rumors of what kind of horrible misdeeds done to one another. And the most controversial false rumor was made up by the lawbreaker to Arabian society, if you know what I mean. Okay, you know who it is when I say who's the lawbreaker. These false rumors are just about explaining lies about this guy who sexually harassed some guy somewhere on social media. Which in reality, that never happened at all. Like Supersonic Jonas 2006. He was the victim to the false rumor and everyone started hating him for no reason at all over a lie that someone made up for fun, and that's sickening. That really makes me upset and confused. Why is everyone still making false rumors in the community? And you know something? The most important moral of what community we are in, is that there is no such thing as a good side or bad side. Nor will there ever be any winners or losers in the battle, no matter how hard we try to be careful taking steps of building a community where we go. Sometimes the internet does have a dark side when it comes to you know what. Every time somebody wanted to make content for fun, but somebody felt like dragging you into drama so they can suffer for little to no reason to explain why. And I have learned an important lesson. Think before you say anything, or otherwise you might end up having the outrageously catastrophic outcome. And this is why I have a point where this dirty realm of cyberbullying needs to end. Same thing for the people who are still in touch with somebody who could become a UTTP user. Alright. That's a wrap for what I have to say. Just pretty please be safe out there. It wouldn't be pretty to see you get harmed online without even knowing what's gonna happen. Keep up the good work to anyone who is still out there who wanted to have fun besides dealing with drama over and over again. Your family still loves you no matter what. Okay, I have to get out of here now. This is Sam and Darwish. Have a good evening to my viewers from the West. And may Allah bless you all.